What's your name?
My name is Alex.
How old are you?
I'm 25 years old.
Where are you from?
I'm from New York City.
What do you do?
I'm a software engineer.
Are you single or married?
I'm single.
Can you tell me about your family?
Sure, I have one younger brother and my parents live nearby.
What are your hobbies?
I enjoy playing guitar, hiking, and photography.
How did you get into guitar playing?
I started learning from online tutorials during high school.
Do you play any other instruments?
No, just guitar for now.
How often do you play guitar?
I play almost every day for about an hour.
Do you perform for others?
Occasionally, for friends and family gatherings.
What's your favorite type of music to play?
I love playing acoustic and rock music.
Do you write your own songs?
Sometimes, I experiment with creating melodies.
Have you taken professional lessons?
No, I'm self-taught.
What's your favorite song to play?
Wonderwall by Oasis is a favorite.
Where do you usually hike?
I often hike in Bear Mountain State Park.
Do you hike alone or with friends?
Mostly with friends, but I also enjoy solo hikes for peace.
What do you enjoy about hiking?
The fresh air, beautiful scenery, and the physical challenge.
Have you ever hiked in other countries?
Yes, I've hiked in Switzerland and Japan.
What's your most memorable hike?
Hiking Mount Fuji at sunrise was unforgettable.
Do you bring snacks on hikes?
Always, trail mix and granola bars are my go-to.
Do you have a favorite photography subject?
I love capturing landscapes and cityscapes.
What camera do you use?
I use a Canon EOS R6.
How did you get into photography?
I started with smartphone photography and eventually upgraded to a DSLR.
Do you edit your photos?
Yes, I use Lightroom for post-processing.
What's your favorite photo you've taken?
A sunrise shot of the Grand Canyon.
Do you share your photos online?
Yes, I post them on Instagram.
Have you ever won a photography contest?
Not yet, but I'm planning to enter one soon.
Do you prefer digital or film photography?
I prefer digital for convenience, but film has its charm.
Do you photograph people too?
Rarely, but I've done some portrait photography.
What inspires your photography?
Nature, architecture, and unique lighting.
Do you like to travel?
Yes, traveling is one of my favorite things to do.
What's your dream travel destination?
Iceland for the Northern Lights.
Have you combined your hobbies with travel?
Absolutely, I love photographing new places while hiking there.
Do you learn anything new from your hobbies?
Yes, I've learned patience and creativity.
Do you think hobbies reduce stress?
Definitely, they help me relax and recharge.
What's a hobby you'd like to try?
I'd like to try painting.
Why painting?
I think it's a beautiful way to express emotions.
Do you have a favorite painter?
Yes, I admire Van Gogh's work.
Have you ever attended an art class?
Not yet, but I'm considering it.
Do you like visiting art galleries?
Yes, I find them very inspiring.
What's the last gallery you visited?
The Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York.
Do you prefer modern art or classical art?
I enjoy both, but classical art resonates more with me.
What's your favorite type of painting?
I love impressionist landscapes.
Have you ever tried digital painting?
Not yet, but I'm curious about it.
Do you know any friends who paint?
Yes, one of my friends is a professional artist.
Do your friends share your hobbies?
Some do, especially photography and hiking.
Do you often talk about your hobbies with them?
Yes, we even plan trips around them.
Have you taught anyone your hobbies?
I've taught a few friends the basics of photography.
What's the most rewarding part of teaching hobbies?
Seeing someone enjoy and improve in the skill.
Have you ever written about your hobbies?
Yes, I blog about photography and travel.
Do you follow any hobby-related blogs?
Yes, I follow a few photography and hiking blogs.
What's your favorite photography blog?
The Wandering Lens is a favorite.
Do you participate in hobby forums?
Sometimes, especially for photography tips.
Do you watch YouTube videos about hobbies?
Yes, they're great for learning and inspiration.
Who's your favorite YouTuber for hobbies?
I like Peter McKinnon for photography tips.
Have you attended any hobby-related workshops?
Yes, I attended a nature photography workshop last year.
Was the workshop helpful?
Very. I learned a lot about lighting and composition.
Do you plan to attend more workshops?
Definitely, I'm always eager to learn more.
How do you find time for hobbies?
I make it a priority by scheduling time during weekends.
Do you think hobbies can become careers?
Yes, many people turn their passions into professions.
Would you consider doing that?
Maybe someday, but for now, they're just for fun.
What's the biggest challenge in your hobbies?
Finding time during busy weeks.
How do you overcome that?
I try to plan my activities ahead of time.
Do you think hobbies build discipline?
Yes, especially when you practice regularly.
Have hobbies improved your social life?
Yes, I've met many amazing people through them.
Have you ever quit a hobby?
Yes, I used to play chess but lost interest over time.
Do you regret quitting?
A little, but I might pick it up again someday.
Do you read books related to your hobbies?
Yes, especially travel and photography guides.
What's your favorite book about photography?
Understanding Exposure, by Brian Peterson.
Do you prefer indoor or outdoor hobbies?
Outdoor hobbies are my favorite.
Why do you prefer outdoor hobbies?
They help me connect with nature and stay active.
Do you enjoy sports as a hobby?
Not really, but I enjoy watching soccer.
Do you think hiking is a sport?
In a way, yes, since it's physically challenging.
Have you ever tried extreme hiking?
Yes, I once hiked a challenging trail in Yosemite National Park.
What's the longest hike you've done?
A 10-mile trail that took almost 8 hours.
Do you take your camera on hikes?
Always, I never miss an opportunity to capture beautiful views.
Do you prefer mountain hikes or forest hikes?
I prefer mountain hikes for the stunning views.
Have you ever camped overnight while hiking?
Yes, a few times, and it was a great experience.
Do you plan your hikes in advance?
Yes, I always check the weather and trail conditions.
Do you use any apps for planning hikes?
Yes, I use AllTrails to find and plan hiking routes.
Have you ever gotten lost on a hike?
Once, but I had a map and compass to find my way back.
Do you hike in all seasons?
Yes, but I prefer spring and fall for the mild weather.
Do you hike in groups or alone?
Mostly in small groups, but solo hikes are great for reflection.
What do you carry in your hiking backpack?
Water, snacks, a first aid kit, and my camera.
Do you have a dream hiking destination?
Yes, I'd love to hike the Inca Trail to Machu Picchu.
Have you ever hiked at night?
Yes, once to see the sunrise from the summit.
What's the most challenging hike you've done?
Climbing Half Dome in Yosemite was incredibly tough.
Do you photograph wildlife during hikes?
Yes, but from a safe distance.
Have you ever encountered dangerous animals while hiking?
No, thankfully, but I always stay cautious.
What do you enjoy photographing the most?
Landscapes and sunsets are my favorite.
Do you prefer sunrise or sunset photography?
Sunset, because of the warm and vibrant colors.
Do you take photos with your phone too?
Yes, sometimes for quick shots.
What's your favorite photo editing tool?
Adobe Lightroom.
How long does it take to edit a photo?
It depends, but usually about 15-20 minutes per photo.
Do you sell your photographs?
Not yet, but I've considered setting up an online store.
Have you tried aerial photography?
Yes, I've used a drone for some shots.
What's your favorite drone photo?
A bird's eye view of a waterfall I captured last summer.
Do you frame your own photos?
Yes, I've framed a few for my home and as gifts.
Have you exhibited your photography anywhere?
No, but it's something I'd like to do in the future.
Do you prefer black and white or color photos?
It depends, but I love the timeless feel of black and white.
Have you experimented with long exposure photography?
Yes, I've tried it for capturing waterfalls and night skies.
Do you photograph during every trip?
Always. It's one of the best ways to remember the experience.
What's your favorite place you've photographed?
The Grand Canyon at sunrise.
Have you won any awards for your photos?
Not yet, but I'm working on entering competitions.
Do you think photography is an art?
Absolutely, it's a way to express creativity and emotions.
Do you have a mentor for your hobbies?
No, but I've learned a lot from online communities and tutorials.
Have your hobbies influenced your career?
Yes, they've taught me problem solving and patience.
Do you think everyone should have a hobby?
Yes, it's essential for personal growth and relaxation.
Do you have any unusual hobbies?
Not really, my hobbies are fairly common.
What's the most exciting thing about your hobbies?
Exploring new places and challenging myself creatively.
Do you like indoor hobbies too?
Yes, I enjoy reading and cooking sometimes.
What's the last book you read?
Atomic Habits, by James Clear.
Do you read books related to photography?
Yes, books about composition and lighting techniques.
What's your favorite genre of books?
I enjoy self-help and travel books.
Do you think hobbies help build confidence?
Definitely, especially when you see yourself improving.
Have you ever inspired someone to start a hobby?
Yes, a friend took up photography after seeing my photos.
How do you balance work and hobbies?
By prioritizing and setting aside specific time for hobbies.
Do you have a hobby you've done since childhood?
Yes, drawing, though I don't do it as much now.
What's a skill you've gained from your hobbies?
Patience, creativity, and attention to detail.
Do you document your hobbies?
Yes, I keep a journal of my hikes and a portfolio of my photos.
Have you joined any hobby clubs?
No, but I've attended meetups and workshops.
Do your hobbies change with the seasons?
Yes, I focus more on indoor activities during winter.
Do you set goals for your hobbies?
Yes, like improving techniques or exploring new locations.
What's the best advice you've received about hobbies?
To enjoy the process, not just the results.
Have you taught your family your hobbies?
Yes, I've shown my brother how to take photos.
Do you compete in hobby-related events?
Not yet, but I'm interested in joining photography contests.
Have your hobbies changed over time?
Yes, I've picked up new interests as I've grown older.
What motivates you to continue your hobbies?
The joy and sense of accomplishment they bring.
Do you believe hobbies improve mental health?
Absolutely, they're a great way to distress and stay positive.
Have you made new friends through hobbies?
Yes, I've met many like-minded people at workshops and events.
What's the most memorable moment from your hobbies?
Watching a breathtaking sunrise while hiking.
Have you inspired your family to take up your hobbies?
Yes, my sister started hiking after I shared my experiences.
Do you collaborate with others on hobbies?
Occasionally, especially for group hikes or photography projects.
Have you created any social media pages for your hobbies?
Yes, I share my photography on Instagram.
What's your most liked photo on social media?
A shot of a misty mountain at sunrise.
Do you receive feedback on your hobbies?
Yes, my friends and followers often share their thoughts on my work.
How do you handle criticism of your hobbies?
I take it constructively to improve myself.
Do you ever feel discouraged about your hobbies?
Sometimes, but the joy of doing them keeps me going.
What keeps you motivated to pursue your hobbies?
The sense of accomplishment and the memories I create.
Have you joined any online communities for your hobbies?
Yes, I'm part of a few photography and travel groups.
Do you think hobbies can reduce stress?
Absolutely, they're a great way to unwind and recharge.
What's the longest you've dedicated to a single hobby session?
I once spent 12 hours hiking a mountain trail.
Do you have a hobby bucket list?
Yes, it includes learning scuba diving and visiting national parks.
What's the next hobby you'd like to explore?
Scuba diving, it looks thrilling and beautiful.
Do you think hobbies help develop skills for life?
Definitely, like problem solving, patience, and creativity.
Do you track your progress in your hobbies?
Yes, I keep a journal and review my photos and techniques.
Have you made any major investments for your hobbies?
Yes, I bought a high quality camera and some hiking gear.
Do you think hobbies should be shared with others?
Yes, it's great to share the joy and experiences with friends and family.
What advice would you give to someone looking for a new hobby?
Try different things and see what makes you happiest. It's all about enjoying yourself.